Hello, everybody, and welcome to more Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair, also known as that game that I fangirl about all the time. Yeah, it's time to more Danganronpa 2. Last time we had a party, and the party seemed to be going perfectly fine. Totally no murder involved. Everyone was totally just there to have a good time and be kids, and then, unfortunately, somehow in the middle of the party there was a blackout, and in the blackout, Byakuya Togami disappeared, and we only found out that there you go. Byakuya Tagami is dead. Our favorite white boy, fat Byakuya Tagami. And thank you for the follow, hum9943. Yeah, which is, it's like I said yesterday. Basically, you know, he kind of had death flags going for him just because pretty much he made the game almost a bit too easy. In that, first of all, if it really is the same Byakuya Tagami from Danganronpa 1, he might actually know what's going on with Monokuma and this whole situation, is that what this island is. And second of all, he was basically trying to take charge and trying to have a leadership role and was being very, very, very interested and taking it very seriously, the idea to make sure that nobody actually gets murdered by another classmate. So he kind of had to die to make sure that this was going to happen. Otherwise, murderers happening would be too easy because he's just going to be, you know, paying attention every time. So, and it's sad. And of course, it's that sense of like, oh, but we didn't even really get to know his backstory. We don't even know how he ended up here. We don't even know if this Byakuya Tagami is happening, is it before the events of Danganronpa 1 or after. So it's really interesting, and it's one of those things where you're like, damn, he could have given us the answers, so now we're gonna have to wait who knows how many chapters until we find out what's going on. Anyway, now, whoa, was that normally the transition? I guess it must be. Like a nice little pink thing like Monomi. Anyway, so now we just gotta investigate because according to Monokuma, once again, the killer is one of us. Let's see who it is. Oh, first let's investigate who it is. And let's get to this hella rocking investigation music. Oh, I love it. Yeah, Fat Byakuya is a good boy. He is our white boy. He is the best. He is actually so good. Like, just the way that he just like totally owns Fuyuhiko with his own logic and basically stops Fuyuhiko from acting out because he totally understands him being this like edgy, angsty whatever. It's great. So anyway, yeah, this is the DR2 investigation music. What's poppin'? Danganronpa 2 time. That's what's poppin'. We're gonna go and investigate a murder. As you do, you know, in your afternoon. Investigate a murder. What's gonna say? Oh yeah, I think I actually prefer Danganronpa 1's investigation music more, but Danganronpa 2's investigation music is pretty good. It's also pretty nostalgic, especially when they used it in the anime. Ooh, I love that scene. I love that scene in the anime. Danganronpa 3, you know, it's very flawed, but at the same time, it gave me Hope Arc, which is just pure Danganronpa 2 fan service, so it can't be that bad. Anyway, you know, since we're kind of a little bit lost on what's going on, let's talk to Nagito. Hey Hajime, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, then don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout I couldn't see a thing. Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Okay, a question. Did you alternate Hope and Future Arc? Oh, when watching Danganronpa 3? I did one and then the other. I think I started doing Future Arc, and I think by about episode 3 or so, I realized that you had to start alternating things. But yeah, after that I was alternating it properly, so God. I mean, I wonder exactly, because I feel like Despair Arc could probably work on its own, because like a lot of it is sort of referencing events in previous games and light novels, but Future Arc probably doesn't really stand up that much on its own. I don't know. I actually don't know, because it really changes things. But I will say, yeah, it definitely, the way that they both integrate together into Hope Arc, that's really cool. Like when you get to like the last episode of Despair Arc, and then they're kind of like, oh, but this isn't over, is it? And then you've got last episode of Future Arc, and then it immediately starts going into Hope Arc, and oh, it's great. Freaking so much fan service. Okay, anyway, so Kamida's just saying, hey, go talk to Ibuki, and I will, but she's not here right now, so let's just talk to people first. Oh, Mahiru is still totally beaten up about this, poor thing. Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant, something awful happens. Why would you want to go outside? It's freezing outside. And hello, Robin. Of course I'm not fine. And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you? That we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. By the way, plans for 3, just going to summarize it after this game. You're going to plan to do it Discord, Let's Watch? Probably not, because I'm not really a big fangirl of Danganronpa 3, so it's not really as fun. But, I mean, I could, like, write out my thoughts, maybe, but, you know, my thoughts on Danganronpa 3 are long and complex, because Danganronpa 3 as a quality product is long and complex. Because it's not just simple good or bad, you know? It's complicated. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If only I had acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive. Aww. Aw, Mahiru. She's blaming herself. She really is one of the most normal members of the cast, which was what makes her fun. I know a lot of people really like Mahiru. This whole thing would have never happened. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come of it. Jeez. Getting chit up by a boy isn't like me at all. Hey, Hajime, forget what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. It can't become a burden for everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. A clue? Photos. The ones I took just before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone, come on, I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese. Oh yeah, the pictures. Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now. And pretty much this is probably why Mahiru actually exists in this game. Because like, hey, she's a photographer. You know what would be fun if he had a murder investigation and then there was photographs and you have to work out things from the photographs? It's basically like that. Really, please. Oh crap, wrong button. Nah, I missed it. That picture of Hajime holding a glass of juice has basically become a meme because... Actually, I don't know why, but Hajime and orange juice has become a meme, and I don't really see the meme very much, but yeah. I took these 2 photos right before the blackout, but... And of course Gundam is freaking posing for the camera. That is such a Gundam thing to do. Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place to where we found him. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Ah, there we go. There's Hajime looking all excited, holding a glass of, I guess, orange juice, but it's in a wine glass because... I don't know, whatever. Yeah, he was standing underneath the table. Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from the table. You know, thinking of ultimates and how they could add to gameplay is fun. Hang on. Alright, wait. Okay, you're just doing a little wall of text here. I'll just wait until you're finished there. Okay, I know either language is fine. We need to address English. Gundam kills it. He's so good. Okay, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, what's his name? Chris Terreglifella or something. It's a very, I need to probably know how to pronounce his last name. But yeah, no, he does a very good job of Gundam. But at the same time, also, yeah, Japanese Gundam is also great because it's Tomokazu Sugata, and he's like Hyun from Haruhi Suzumiya, and in Tokyo from Gintama, and he's on a whole bunch of other stuff, so he's also very well known. That's pretty far. But yeah, no, DR2's dub cast is really, honestly, really good. And I know people are going to get upset about, not upset, people are obviously upset about the fact that a lot of them couldn't reprise their roles for Danganronpa 3. I assume something because of Funimation and rights and whatnot. And like, yeah, I know, and they're like, oh, you know, and the replacement voice actors aren't as good. And I mean, yeah, that's true. But at the same time, replacement Gundam is Kaiser, so I can't hate it. Because it's Kaiser. It's great. With something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everyone's standing positions from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel it could. Got it. Then leave it to me. It's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that's decided. You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around? Do you understand what's going on? You've got to find out how Byakuya died. I have to go sub only for anime because I cannot. Oh, anime Monokuma. Yeah, that's also true. Anime Monokuma is also totally different. Yeah, I think it's Greg Ayres who does Funimation dub Monokuma, and yeah, it's very different. But it's like, you know, I don't want to go too hard on the Funimation dub because it's like, I mean, it's Funimation doing their best with Funimation voices, and I feel like DR3 I think was actually a simulcast as well, so they didn't even have much time to get everything ready anyway. So yeah, but yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Yeah, I know, but it's good that she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. She's kind of like a tsundere. But Hajime's also a tsundere. Hi, Gundam. Oh, hellhound earring. Answer my call. Is this effort futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It's not a mere earring. It is the hellhound earring. Oh, hey, Yoshikaz. I'm surprised you're awake. But with investigating DR1, everyone's favorite white boy is dead. Let's figure it out. Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Oh, this is suddenly random. God, I love you, Hajime. The Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood, and his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolic beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian, I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a freaking Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate. Saying, I usually don't vote the actors unless their skill is bad, usually it's the fault of voice direction. Voice director has a very pivotal role. That's definitely true. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I think actually, so I think the voice direction was done for the dub. No, sorry. I think it was Bang Zoom did the dub for this direction. I mean, for the video game. At least I think according to the credits. So I don't know exactly what other stuff Bang Zoom does, but they did a very good job on this. And I think it's actually Patrick Seitz who does Nekomaru in this one. I think he does the voice direction for the games. I'm not sure, but yeah. I've been up to 5 a.m. lately because my cat won't leave my trash can alone, even though there's literally nothing in there. Post pictures of your cat, please. Maybe not in the chat, but is your cat cute? I'm living vicariously through everyone else's cats. I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor, it might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously as he walked towards the floor and pressed his head against gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards. There it is. I have found it. Truly, this is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up? Oh, Hajime, you're being very pessimistic right now. Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring? Fool, have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourself in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you will still not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Now, if you excuse me, I must go save the world. God, that's a great line. Now, if you excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants that earrings back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if he actually helped me with the investigation. Anyway, we get a truth bullet about the gaps in the floorboards from that, so it is important to check. Have I talked to Beacon? I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it, to do it somehow. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier. I'm terribly sorry about that, for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. I love my friend understood what Gundam said first try. It took me many tries to understand. Oh yeah, I did his first free time event, so it's great. It's great doing his free time events, and yeah. Oh, this again. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry. I can't stand it. Oh god. It's like, oh, please don't forget. Please try to erase it from your memories. Like, and then it's added to your truth bullet section, so you can never forget it ever. I will say, yes. So, without getting too much into spoilers, the fact that that is a truth bullet should try and hint you into the fact Mikan's pose is a plot point. It's going to be a plot point in this investigation, so it's not just there for fan service. It is there for fan service, but it's also a plot point, which is fun. This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but duralumin? I don't know how you pronounce that. There are a lot of odd things inside this case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. Oh, pepper spray. Oof. Oh, God. Byakuya, I hope you're not a policeman. Huh, what's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside's empty. I wonder what was inside. The one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. The other case was in the office, and all the connected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapon inside that duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all the security equipment? Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? No, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. And yet he still ended up dead. How awful. Anyway, alright, I think we've, actually no, I think I have to, kind of, there's nothing much out of the order. Okay, no. So, alright, let's check the table. I'm gonna have to investigate everything around Byakuya's dead body. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is... this desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me. So... now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it! I let out a shout as if to encourage myself, and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately, I noticed an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. During the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Tagami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to leave everyone. Why? Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. So in the meantime, that kind of really obviously... What is this? Looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars on the table? Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Then what are they? Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. See, remember how I was saying Byakuya was at the supermarket in the day before the afternoon because he was getting the night vision goggles? If that's the case, did the killing? Oh, whoops. Oh, sorry. I guess that's a spoiler, but you'll see in the investigation. Byakuya probably most likely got those night vision goggles. So. Anyway, let's also check the knife that looks like it's obviously the murder weapon. Bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And he confiscated the dangerous items supposed to be in the jewelry case, and it was locked. They hid it somewhere hard to find, or that. Also, there's one more theory about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. Dim light beneath seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? Looks like a knife for cutting stuff, like one of those chef knives. Kitchen is where? I mean, hey, you know what? Just because we had a big party and there's food doesn't mean we immediately stopped up to say, it's a kitchen knife, it's the chef who did it. There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. The dim light seems to glow. Glowing paint is also on the duct tape. Oh, wait, Alright, I guess let's look at Byakuya's body now. As if you're in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed? One of us really do something so horrible? Hang on, what else do I have to look at? Okay, I'm missing... Oh, the blood stain, okay. Blood for a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered with blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. There don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. I'm sure I pretty much investigated what's on the table. Despite the fact it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Yeah, you go, Hajime. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Oh, okay, so I think that's... Okay, so... I'm surprised we don't have to talk about the... Do I talk about the dishes? In the end, nobody really ate that much. Okay, yeah, no. So I guess we will leave then. Nope. All right. So other thing. All right. What else have I looked at? Okay. Oh, the air conditioner. Yeah, I'm like It's almost like I know this stuff. I think it was a skewer that was missing. It wasn't a knife, so I'm not sure. Anyone could have walked in and swiped it. It's true, actually. That doesn't necessarily mean it's Terry either, because somebody could have just like come in while Terry was cooking or whatever and swiped the skewer while he wasn't looking. So who knows? Remote-controlled air conditioner. An air conditioner. Could it be? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown up? What was that sound just now? This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. The air conditioner remote control. Timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. So that means that mechanical time before the blackout probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Yeah, you go, Hajime. Where else should I investigate? Okay, yeah. Ah, Hajime, a moment? What is it? When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? Why did I think looking at incorrect quotes of V3 on Tumblr at 3 AM trying not to laugh was a good idea? I mean, I was gonna say it's okay to laugh at 3 AM, but no, if there's other people in the house that are sleeping, yeah, maybe not a good idea. If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone else is on edge right now. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings towards Hope's Peak Academy. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat. I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? So, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree. I don't have any major trauma. I guess for now, we should search the inside of the old building. This is what the others have to say. And also the whole building. Yep. Yeah. Hey, Ibuki! Just the person we wanted to see. Apparently, a great man once said, investigations should be done on foot. So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. I love Ibuki. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, how'd you know? Is Ibuki the new Yasuhiro? I'd say she's a bit more screwed on than Yasuhiro, but she's a bit of an airhead, but she just says weird things, but for the most part, she's got brains. Some brains. So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. When the blackout happened, you could hear everybody's voices throughout the dining hall, right? I couldn't tell you, but would you have been able to make out who's who? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be as easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? La 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 la. I'll heartily eat it for breakfast. Oh, you mean like it'll be easy as pie? Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Nagito, don't explain it. Any fried rice it is and fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm ready to take a bite out of ya. If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously? Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiru. Next was Kazuichi's voice, and next voice was mine. What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
みんな落ち着いて。こういう時は落ち着かないと。足踏まないでよ。
おい、お前何をしている。やめろって電気つけろって。飯が食いづれえじゃねえか。
みんなどこにいるの？停電って厨房だけじゃないの？
これってブレーカーが落ちたんじゃないですか？
ちょっと待ってろ。俺が壁伝いに何とかしてくっから。
Alrighty, so that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. Anyway, what do you think Ibuki's account just now is just an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite ya. Ouch! Why are you really biting me? I will say I would have loved to see that animated. It's kind of like I know why they didn't do an anime adaptation of DR2, but that would have been, you know, there's moments where like this could have been really fun with actual animation. Ozymandias, like, something we're seeing immediately, it's a massive difference from DR1. The ultimate talents aren't just for their personality, they actually have practical use this time. Because the coroner and Ibuki remembers what people are hearing, and we've got photos from Mahiru. Exactly. And, you know, you might think that perhaps even their ultimate talents might be useful when it comes to murdering people. I'm not spoiling anything. But that kind of happens. I mean, actually, to be fair, no, that happened in DR1 as well. I think the most obvious case of... probably the most obvious case of DR1 is Leon, of course. Leon, the only person who could have really disposed of the trash was Leon with his ultimate baseball skills. So yeah, let's just check the office. Oh yeah, right, I forgot Nagito's with us all the time. The ultimate soldier? Well, Mikuru... Junko is the ultimate fashionista. Her talent was just being really fashionable. It has nothing to do with being in the mastermind or the ultimate despair, so... Yeah. Although I will say, I mean, technically it's not really a spoiler. Although they don't say it in this game, but in Danganronpa 0, which... Technically, I think it actually came out, it was a light novel prequel that came out before, in between Danganronpa 1 and 2. They basically say that Junko's actual ultimate ability is basically like being really good at reading people and like analyzing things, which is essentially how she's able to figure everything out. Her talent was not needing Photoshop. The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? Might be related to the blackout. So it's better we check out the circuit breaker first. Anyway, so yeah, you know, this would be the point where you could probably get the hidden Monokuma in this room. But... I feel like sharing one of these quotes is spoiler-free, so hooray. Kaede. It's Pride Month, you know what that means? Going to get it, eat as many Skittles as he wants? What? No, what has Miyu been telling you? Miyu walking in, pouring Skittles in her mouth. Taste the rainbow, bitch! You know, I mean, Mia would probably come with something kinkier than just pouring Skittles in her mouth, but... I'm not gonna think of it. You know what? I should not think of Mia Iruma too much. There might be Mia, okay. Hi, Peko. What were you doing, exactly? Where were you? I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in his office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here. Supposed to be here? What does that mean? So it's right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it? was gonna say, in that case, then somebody could steal something from the Durolumin case, but it doesn't have the key. It's still locked.
Huh?
Where'd you run off to on your own?
Yeah.
Well, that is... Peko suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize, but... excuse me.
なんだそれ
Excuse me? What was that? Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems like it'll be a tough path. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out of the office. God, I didn't even, like, you just realized, wow, you just realized this on another playthrough, just how insightful Nagito is. He actually is really good at figuring out what's going on. Like, he doesn't look it, but he's actually really smart. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean?
Huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't run away or something? Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. If things break, no maintenance on the island, gotta just hope things work? No, that's not true. We have Kazuichi. He's the ultimate mechanic. He can fix everything. This is the plot point. Is that really what it is? Kazuichi. I really love Kazuichi as well. Like, he's kind of annoying, but he's annoying in that kind of like, oh god, this is how I would actually act, isn't it? He's annoying in that sort of way, not in the like, yeah. There's a camera here as well. I'm pretty sure whoever's watching it definitely knows who the killer is. It's totally making us figure it ourselves, but why? Hi, Kazuichi.
もしかしてよ
Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why do you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone. I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? It's not like you look any better. Oh, sick burn. Alright, let's check the air conditioning. Huh? The timing here is set to 11:30. The side of the air conditioning in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? I mean, do any of them look normal? Not too many of them, really. I think Hajime looks pretty normal. I'd say Nagito looks normal, but he's also got this giant oversized hoodie thing and white hair, so maybe not. Mahiru's pretty normal looking. Let's go. Alright. Gundam definitely not. Fuhiko no. Akane probably no. Chiaki's looks pretty normal too. Sonia, in a way, if you sort of look at her like a typical European sort of person, but yeah, everyone else, to be fair, everyone else looks pretty ridiculous. Oh, wait, oh, yeah, right. I always forget. The circuit breaker's up there, so you have to actually move it around to find it. There must be the old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
なるほどね
Doesn't look like anyone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a step ladder, you won't reach it. But what about an ordinary ladder? Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so hard I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with a step ladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it! It's here! You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. Oh, by the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic. Vaya! I'm serious, want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross! It's grotesque! No thanks, just imagining it makes me want to puke. Thank you, Nagito. Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma is such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
なるほどな。
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker? I mean, he's got one right eye is red, so maybe it's infrared. That's actually a good point, you know? Maybe he does have infrared vision. I mean, he's a robot anyway. Like, you know, infrared vision is just like that's obvious tell-all that somebody's a robot because they can look at things in infrared. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it, or set it to be tripped. Is that everything? Hang on, is that everything? I think it's everything. No, okay, that's just the same. Is that the desk? This is just the stuff used for busy work. Oh no, there was a Monokuma cutout before, but I grabbed it last time I was here. Oh right, the case. It's Lumen case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya had collected. Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked. Byakuya had the key to this particular Lumen case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission? It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. See, it's open. Books, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Oh, right, that's me. Alright, bye. I was gonna check out something else around here, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, the bathroom. The mysterious bathroom that's always been locked. It's locked. It's still locked. Someone appears to be just inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there.
Oi!
Hey, is someone in there? He knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but... There's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, sure. Alright, bathroom, whatever you say, bathroom. Alright, that's just the exit, okay. We do have to leave at some point. Hang on, actually, can I go outside now? No, okay. We do have to go outside at one point because Chiaki's outside, so we need to talk to her about what she saw. There is something I want to ask you. What is it? It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that? Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? I see! It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. It's only done to keep cats from getting in. Wait, is that? I didn't even know that was a thing. Really? So, to stop cats from getting into the house, you put plastic bottles around? I didn't even know that was a real thing. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors? Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. The fire door. Alright. Does she talk about anything else? So that's called a fire door. Okay, I have already memorized it. Yeah. She memorized it as a barrier. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, I didn't realize she has the whole thing. Alright. Woo! Magic scrolling through text. I just wanted to see if she had any extra text. I got it ready. You better not bite me again. Got it. This is why I love Hajime. Like I said, he's just... He is just literally just the straight guy being like, oh my god, why? I am the only normal person here. Why is everybody being so weird about this? Ah, there's Teru. Hey, Teru, you've got a bit of suspicion on you because you were in the kitchen, so... Were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teru? That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled across the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. The But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
Yeah.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Plus, walking around with a stove sounds like pretty dangerous, you know? Like, that's a fire hazard. Although I guess if, you know, you're worried someone's gonna get murdered, a fire hazard is the least of your worries. What do you say, Nagito? Come on this way, this is best gate, okay. Well, I mean, we did get a truth bullet, so, you know. Yeah. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. Okay, this is where that line comes from. It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azubu. Azabu, sorry. I don't know. Azabu? I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big, where'd you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of him, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama in Azabu, so wild country things like that is the bye-bye a lot, you know? Well, I guess this means this meat has gone to waste. And this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only one who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forget that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Is that... Okay, I think it's... Is there something else? This is the cameras. Equip? Yep. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to be brought from outside. From outside? How did the killer get past Byakuya's body check? Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably bought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. This is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. But it still adds a truth bullet section, so it probably will matter. Alright, finish investigating the kitchen. Nagito, let's get going. Yeah, sure thing. Alright, I mean, there's the store. We haven't checked the storage room. Well, oh, yeah, no. Huh. That's weird. I didn't realize that loop, it resets the music when you do that. That's interesting. Oh, hi, Nagito. So you're saying go into this over here? You're just in front of the door? How come Byakuya was going to say something like that? It makes me wonder. The storage room is really dusty and dark. My hands are full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I can stay in here for a long time. What if there's giant spiders? Giant Monokuma spiders. Mono spiders. You know, I should stop thinking about giant spiders and instead just check around. I know I'm Australian. You'd think I wouldn't be scared by the idea of giant spiders, but I'm like barely Australian. I say that and like I'm not very bogan, basically. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here. Is this a tablecloth? Oh, tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain? Blood stain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain! Like, I just want to hear Megumi Ogata and Minami Takayama, or heck, even Bryce Papenbrook and Johnny Young Bush, just doing the back and forth between Hajime and Nagito here, because it's really funny. Clean tablecloths, okay, that's fine. What else? Oh, we've got, oh right, several irons. They were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on? It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off, but doesn't it feel kind of sinister? Sinister. Like, maybe they used those irons to cause a circuit breaker to overload. Everything's coming together now. Stacked boxes? It's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. I mean, what if there's a clue? Alright, fine. Hey Hajime, how much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it, you're right. I was gonna say maybe we could get Kazuichi to help, but what the voltage uses and stuff is, but I'll say spoilers. Monokuma tells us whether or not it's true. Anyway, I think now is when we're... Yeah, here we go. Okay, looks like you've pretty much been looking around the old building. How about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage? There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger? You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know. I thought, you sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. Alright then, let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Oh, the moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me. Okay, here's where we leave. There they are! Oh, that's so cute.
何やってんだだとはそれを愚問と言うんだよ
ここから床下に入れないか調べてるんだよ
床下にどうしてだよ
無駄だと誰が言った無理だと誰が決めたあのイヤリングをつかめるとどうしてわかる
床下に入れるかどうかによってあの殺人の真相は大きく変わる気がするんだよねだからそれを確かめておく必要がある
Chiaki's voice is so cute. I mean, in both languages. Onto the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean? Come on, think about it. Ugh! The carbonate didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? So somebody could have, like, stabbed him from under the floor. Interesting. Yeah. That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get it under it from here. Oh yeah, no, we used to have demount balls at my old high school as well, and there was also like very kind of wooden frames with these undersides that you think that like I remember sometimes like people's balls would get stuck there or something, and you'd be like looking, you'd be like, wow, I wonder how you're gonna get that ball out. You're probably never gonna see it for years. Well. I guess it's not possible to get onto the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak onto the floor from there. And so I couldn't find a way to get onto the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get onto the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get onto the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party, and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right. Yukiko. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, Not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Huh? He did?
あれれ
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
あ
Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
ねえね
You're not coming to the party?
何言って
Hell
んだ
no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid, make wanna puke. You wanna come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not! I was just going for a damn walk! It's not like I want to be friends with you guys or anything! Baka! What, do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
え違うよ
No, it's not like that, but... you can leave me alone.
うーん
And then, he just left. So that happened, but... why did he come here?
ほら
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
ねえね
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? When did we start talking about video games? He's got that whole lone wolf, like, edgy main character vibe going on, where he's like thinks that he's like cursed and he can't interact with ordinary human beings because he's too special. He's like that.
なるほどね
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
よかった
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should just stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
俺様はまだ半分の力も出していない
I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Oh no, Fuyuhiko is definitely. Well, we haven't seen the tsundere. I can't remember. We haven't really seen the soft side of Fuyuhiko yet, but yeah, he's the tsundere totally. I guess. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I always forget. There's no extra flavor text around here. The only flavor text is what do you call it? There's no flavor text because if you talk to the people again, they're just gonna repeat the clues just in case you forgot.
あ
Like hell, didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one that got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. I feel like because I find out he's like, a gangster, I'm like sort of subconsciously sort of like trying to do like a little like Brooklyn accent kind of thing, but probably not. I don't know. It's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
あ
Checking my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time. Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
うっせえよ
Nosy bitch.
ったくよ
It's true I went for a little walk, and then just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
ふざけんな
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence. Right, I got it. Dumbass. Now that's a... It's not like I want to be friends with you or anything. Baka? Oh. Hey, Nagito.
よし
Now then, we must head over to Byakuya's cottage. Oh. Right, got it. Okay. Oh, you're right. Right. Byakuya's cottage is right next to ours. Ah, sad. Let's go. Huh? It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so, Nagito took a deep breath.
おい
Oi! Monokuma!
呼んだ
Yay! Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma? Hey Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
おいらおい
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. Thanks, Dragon Ball reference. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. That would be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open up Byakuya's cottage already. This is for the class trial. That's something we really need. For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. I have no idea what that is a reference to, but it's clearly a reference. See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then. Yeah, I guess you're right. God, I wish this game was animated. I know why it's not, but it would just be really funny to just hear all these stupid, like, quips that Hajime makes and Nagito and everybody. I guess at the very least, there's like a drama CD that has like the free time events. A lot of like some of the last 3 time events where Hajime's dialogue is fully voiced as well. But yeah. Oh yeah, also I already know this, that the last Monokuma is in Byakuya's room. There is 5 every chapter, so that is 5 we have gotten for the chapter 1. We've gotten all of the ones for chapter 1. So all the other hidden Monokumas are going to be in areas we can't get to until after this. And once again, it's also continuing the Danganronpa 1 condition of everybody having fancy, like, cool stuff in their cottages, and you just get, like, the generic one. Although we have, to be fair, we have the hidden Monokuma hunt. It's like, for some reason, Monokuma just, like, selected us. Really especially, he selected us. He was like, alright, Hajime Hinata, you person, the super high school level question mark. I've decided you're the one, the special chosen one who is going to do the hidden Monokuma hunt, where you have to go and find Monokumas, and I'm going to put them in your room. It's like, why are you giving this to me? I don't even have a talent or anything. Oh, Veloose means absolutely nothing? Oh, great! So it was just a magic spell he came up with. Interesting. And he's like, you know, why am I the one who has to do this? He's like, I don't know, because I feel like it. You know, you don't have anything special in your room, so I'm going to make you go on the Monokuma hunt. So instead of having something related to your talent, you're going to have all of me. Are you trying to tell me that you're my talent? Oh, no, nothing, totally nothing like that. I bet that's not a spoiler or anything. It might be, or it might not be. Bye. Sorry, I love this, I care about this game too much. I'm ad-libbing, I'm terrible. Byakuya will never return to this room again. This bed. Nothing that really catches my eye. Nothing under the sheets like in Kyoko's room. See, he gets all the books and everything, and the shower. I will tell you right now, this is not really much of a spoiler, but you can never go into anybody's shower room. There's nothing in there. The shower rooms are never actually used. Probably because they were such an integral part of the beginning of DR1. Alright, I'll check the envelope that's obviously suspiciously sitting here. There's an envelope on the table. Like, I feel my job here is useless fact checker. That's fine. You know what? Someone's gonna do it, right? You know? Heck, I mean, first of all, if you weren't doing it, Robin would do it. And second of all, like, it's like OCD. You hear the streamer say something and you're like, oh no, I need to make sure they know the right thing, so. There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. No duh. Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's... Whoa. Music? I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Is this a crime warning? No. If it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe. This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. There you go. Now everything is coming together. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya, he gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter? He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that possibility. Just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us... He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. But what do you mean? Everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not. Everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this by himself, without telling anyone? His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying? No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be the killer. He was saying that, and he's trying to prove that none of us is actually the killer. But still, we've come the all the way here, and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. I feel like that info is pushing away useful info I could need in the future. Which info are you oh, the bits of facts, yeah. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked my hero for a favor earlier, right? Oh. Wait, I thought you said you already bought the Danganronpa games on Steam anyway, so you just want to get them for PS4 as well. But, well, that's sad. Yeah, but then again, like JB Hi, like this, in the city CBD, there's like 4 or 5 JB Hi-Fis. It's kind of absurd. You kind of don't even really need that many. They're like 10 minutes away from each other, so yeah. I wanted to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. Should probably finish by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikon has to say as well. I think the results of the autopsy should be ready by now. I'll see you later. Oh, really? Are there GameStops everywhere as well in America? Because, like, JB Hi-Fi isn't just games, it's just, like, general all electronics, so it makes a bit more sense that they'd be everywhere. Because, you know, you want to buy, like, you know, your iPhone, your CDs and DVDs, and all that kind of stuff. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. Now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. I mean, to be fair, EB games, there are quite a lot of EB games as well, but there are more JB Hi-Fis. You can't throw a dead cat without hitting a GameStop. Okay, the question is, why would you want to throw a dead cat in the first place? Also, actually, let me check my pet. Has my pet pooped? My pet has not pooped. Oh yeah, right. I actually forgot. Like, I mean, I made that Discord channel my Discord channel just for the hell of it. But now it's kind of like a good little anybody who wants to join the stream and wants a link to my Discord, I can send it out to you so you guys can join it up and whatever. Hi, mon ami. You weren't here before. Actually, no, Fuyuhiko's still there. Let me see. If I talk to Fuyuhiko, will we say anything different, or will we just say the same usual stuff? I don't have a fucking alibi. I was chilling in the cottage all by myself. Yep. Okay. Alright, so Monami is here, and I don't think she was here before, so let's talk to Monami. Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friends. Oh, what the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No, now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Huh? Iron plates? I covered them up so nobody makes the mistake of going inside, since it's dangerous because of the renovation. I see, the renovation. So that's why you covered them up. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Dangerous and supposed to exist on this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be. Why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. You have to do this no matter what, damn it. Like I said, Monami is a coward, essentially. She's scared of what's going on, and her reaction to seeing all this horrible stuff is to just sit around and cry rather than do something productive. Like, I don't know, help us? That's... What the hell was that loud voice just now? It kinda sounded like a certain somebody. Let's check the bathroom. The bathroom seems to be open. I don't really need to go right now. Oh, come on! You know, there could have been a clue in the bathroom. I mean, there isn't because Hajime's not telling us. But, yeah. I mean, I will say, yeah, the whole, like, the whole trope about the being aware of the nice ones, yeah, but it doesn't really apply to Monami because Monami is kind of literally powerless right now. Hi, Nekomaru. I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru, need I have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? Shit! What? I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. And I lost 10 pounds, Hajime. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout. And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. It's found as long as that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. I mean, we're talking about the bathroom right now, and, like, you know, we can't seriously think that the bathroom is a plot detail, right? Right, Sonia? The bathrooms don't matter. Okay, no, alright. Alright, I'm not gonna talk to Ibuki because she's just gonna say the same thing. Wrong. There we go. Oh, Chiaki's here now as well. I think I have to check this case again, actually, because... Yeah, this empty plastic case, because I remember... Oh, no? Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. So, you know, normally in investigations like this, they're probably gonna have the thing where you put 2 and 2 together, but you must have to do it in the trial to make you realize that that empty case there is for the empty case inside the Juralumin case is where the night vision goggles are stored. But I think we have to argue that in the trial. We don't actually put that together until the trial. But yeah. In the meantime, hi Chiaki, what are you talking about? Just as I thought, it seems there's no way to get under the floor from inside this old building. Maybe. So it's just Nagito said. If that's the case, I guess I should just give up on finding Gundam's earring. Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wondering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Oh, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess that's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure. Well, just take a look at this. If there was a hole in the toilet area, no, he just took a huge ass shit. Okay, but what if Nekomaru's shit was so explosive that it blew a hole in the floor, and the killer used the hole in the floor to go into the. I mean, I know. Technically, no, wait, no. It couldn't be Nekomaru because Nekomaru didn't go into the bathroom until after Byakuya's body was found. So obviously, whoever was previously in the bathroom had a shit that was so powerful it made a hole in the floor. They used the hole in the floor to go under the old building and stab Byakuya through the floorboards. So there we go. Case solved. Whoever was in the bathroom, it was through the power of shitting. I mean, I joke, but they actually make a joke about that with Nekomaru in Danganronpa 3, except without the murder part. But they introduced Nekomaru in Danganronpa 3, which is a prequel to Danganronpa 2. It's complicated, but you have to play it after playing Danganronpa 2. It's complicated, but they introduced Nekomaru by having him in the bathroom, and then he blows up his toilet stall because of he took such a big shit. So there you go. Anyway. Just as you told me, using 2 photos, I hooked the back. Anyway, there's a nice, happy, smiling Hajime. Nagito just vibing. Ibuki being like, having a nice little pose, Ibuki pose. And Nekomaru being like, I need to take a shit. We've got everyone there. We've seen this one before. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. So yeah, we've got, okay, so she's got the different, I'm actually kind of surprised that there's nothing in the top, on the top tables. I guess it's just to chill or to put all of your, other stuff in. To put, your empty plates and whatnot, but I don't know. Seems a little suspicious, like the table's almost there specifically to murder someone. I don't know. Yeah, you've got everybody there. And yeah, Pekko's in the office room, question mark? Chiaki's outside, maybe. He goes somewhere. Terry's in the kitchen, I think. Yep. I've made this diagram from analyzing this photo, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Byakuya was standing a far distance away from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? Oh, it's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? That cord is extending to the table where Byakuya was killed. Does that mean... So did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake a clue was hidden here. An extremely important clue. Was it a bad coincidence? A lot of people using power at the same time? I mean, either it's a coincidence, or, what could also be likely is the killer checked beforehand how to overload it, and then they were going to take the opportunity to kill someone in the dark. I mean, let's just say the knife does seem to glow in the dark, so maybe they knew. If you like, I can tell you a little bit about what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. Oh. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object, around 5 millimeters in diameter, was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. If someone needs to charge a phone and e-handbook, sure, just plug it in here. Are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No, you need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an awl? Was it all? I don't know. There we go. Yep. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's everything.
はい時間ですそうですお待ちかねの学級裁判の時間ですでは集合場所をお知らせいたしますジャパン往復諸島の中央にある島に愛らしい僕の顔が彫り込まれた岩山がありますその名もモノクマロックです
That was interesting. That previous line of dialogue for some reason came out much louder than the other bits. I don't know why.
そこに隠された秘密の入り口からエレベーターで地下へとお進みください。ぷぷぷぷ。じゃあまた後でね。
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Oh yeah, we did actually see that. Oh, we get teleported. Alright, first of all. There we go. That's very okay. So it's got nothing to do with the amount of steps? Or did I just take lots of steps? I don't know how. I don't know what makes him what makes your pet poop. Say that out of context. Because I thought it didn't have anything to do with the amount of progress it did. I thought it had to do with your poop, but maybe it's just like after every segment you get right, Monokuma Rock's there. Wait, I'm not. Oh, I am on the central island. Lag not too bad today. There we go. I don't think the new Digimon's today. I thought it was supposed to be today, but I guess I must have gotten something wrong because nobody seemed to be talking about it, so I don't think it actually was today. Anyway, Monokuma Rock. I wonder what this is a reference to, guys. I wonder. Where's everyone else?
Huh?
Oh, there they are. Huh? Dang, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? Never mind that. How do they make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? 4 Monokumas. That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
確かに
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. Byakuya. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. I know, they probably ran away. Oh, hell no. There's no way I'll let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you, let me go. Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. You blew it up, you maniacs! Oh, damn you all to hell. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time? Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room and suddenly I heard that fat bastard got killed. Okay, also speaking of, there's also a really great 4-coma where Fuyuhiko's just like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna go to the party, I'm just gonna stay in my room. And then when he comes in, Monokuma's just like sitting seductively on the bed and being like, oh man, you're just gonna sit around all day? That sounds like this just sounds like the single bachelor life. And then like Fuyuhiko just kicks him outside. It's great. The 4-comas are great. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? You. How can you say something so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive. Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam? I am right. Oh, Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh? Seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right. Did you guys see it? Did you see it? I mean, I've seen it because I know this because I've played this game before, but yeah. Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second. My, Monomi. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are in the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well. I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
あれ
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
なんなの
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance. Anyway, before we go to the secret entrance, let's do our usual thing and talk to everybody. Hell yes, including Monami this time. Let's start in order. Okay, Ibuki's just a bit needs a bit of rebooting. In RPG video games, it's common for secret areas to be underground. Comparing our situation to a video game. That's the ultimate gamer for you.
めんどくせえ
Jeez,
な
how boring. Hey, where were you during the investigation, Akane? I just realized I don't think I remember seeing you. I need to look that up again because now I actually don't. Yeah, where the hell is she during that? I mean, I know she wouldn't do anything useful. Spoiler alert: Akane is not the killer. Just so you know. But the hell, where was she?
この野郎
Whatever. Let's just go inside already. This isn't an important question. You don't need to answer it. I'm just thinking in my head. I don't give a flying fuck if that fat pit is big as dead. Fucking care, seriously. Ugh, Fuyuhiko, language is not gonna help you get any friends.
喜ぶがいい
Be happy. You humans have been spared. Gotta find the killer. If we don't, we're the ones who are gonna get killed.
私は
Hi. Aww. You really feel for Bonami once you know the plot. You're wondering about Gundam too, right? You too, huh? This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why do we have to find the killer? Yeah, I know. Like, it makes almost no sense unless this thing is televised like the first game, where we have to actually make a whole big show out of it. Peko, are you doing okay? You look like you weren't feeling too well earlier.
いや
Don't worry about it. I appreciate your concern. However, there are other things we should be focusing on. Damn it. I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from this?
そんな
A huge organization. So my kingdom has been cast in doubt. However, I do not think my government would participate in something like this. What would your government participate in then? What happened, Hajime? Are you scared? Seriously, you're such a wuss. Excuse me, I am not a wuss. I am a completionist. There is a difference. Let's stop this bad joke. Why don't we have dinner instead? This is our battle to avenge Byakuya, but I feel quite disheartened. I think that's everyone. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone. Huh, I'm not even sure if this is intentional, but it's interesting how it looks like Fuyuhiko is purposely at the back there. It's like a lot harder to talk to him. I don't know if that's actually like that or if it just ends up like that. But anyway, I think there's nothing else. Oh yeah, I know. I've seen Gerard the completionist stuff, but yeah, I'm not actually a completionist. I'm just making a joke. All right, let's go. That's not good. Oh, what the? Something's shaking? This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. Oh, okay. Something came out. Oh god. What was I gonna say? That sounds like a euphemism.
まさか
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant's magazine is trembling in fear. totally suspicious. Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely. There's no way, there's just no way we'll find the killer. Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far, we have no choice but to keep moving forward. Mahiru is basically like Team Mom. She's a pretty good mom. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys. If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the elevator. I won't think anymore. Oh yeah, escalator. Is it an escalator actually, not an elevator? You're right. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upwards intensely as the escalator carried me. Okay, no, he's talking about the escalator. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock. Oh, jeez. It's the elevator. This is an elevator. Just like the first game. I don't know, I'm just having a nice look at everyone. Spoiler alert, you know, we're going to see this scene more further on with more and less characters each time, so I'm just looking at what the layout's like. Interesting. I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases.
しかし
However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. Ah! Whoa! Oh, that's cool! The background changed. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then, the elevator door slowly opened. Is that a giant iPad on the roof? That's a giant... Why is there a giant iPad that seems to have Homespeak Academy's logo on it? You know what? I'm not going to question it. Okay, welcome. This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. What the hell is he thinking? Looking us in a shitty-looking place like this? Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending, but he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did this is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible, because that's our only option. There is no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Would you like to say? Oh man. Oh yes. Woo! So we're at the. I mean, I'm not okay. So I'll probably finish. I'm not gonna as in like I'll do the pre-trial preps and then I'll end it off today. But yeah, so that nice little instead of that, you know, a deadly faith, a deadly judgment, a deadly betrayal thing, we've got this new thing that. The dialogue isn't exactly the same, but instead you have those nice little portraits of everybody, and the people who are blacked out are put in, who are dead are put in red. It's a nice little thing, and they keep this for V3 too, so it's sort of become a tradition. It's really fun. I know tomorrow is a public holiday, so I might do the trial tomorrow. It depends. Anyway, in the meantime, I don't have any skills. Whoops. Okay, open the e-handbook, and so this is where all those hope fragments come into play. So you get hope. You actually start off already with 15, I guess. 15. Wait, 16. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. You start off with 15 hope fragments, and then you get more by completing free time events with people. And you can as well. So there are 2 ways to get skills in this game. This is how it goes now. So. Wait, if you max out somebody's free time events, which I can't do with Byakuya now because he's dead, you get a skill, a special skill that's based on the character's personality and whatever. And you also get hope fragments, and with the hope fragments, you can buy skills. And I think actually some of these are actually is it possible? No. Oh no. It is. Yeah. It's impossible to get Byakuya's free time events, and spoiler, it's also impossible to get to finish off the free time events of whoever the chapter 1 killer is too. I think chapter 2 characters you have just enough to complete them. So yeah, Byakuya technically was a red herring there, but I did his one anyway just because I wanted to. Like I don't want to gamify this whole thing. Anyway, okay. So let's see what these all do, because I don't remember what some of these are actually the skills from Danganronpa 1. If you want to get confused, these come from Danganronpa 1, so yay. Alright, so that just increases max health. That increases max focus. That increases the time limits. That's not really that useful. I don't need that. Well, at least I won't need it because I already know the answer. And yeah, gamify it from Danganronpa 2, which presents itself in this. Yeah, Danganronpa 2, of course, then yeah, presents it in this gamey, this retro game aesthetic thing as well. What with this e-handbook, got this little pixel pixel Usami here. Charisma increases influence gauge recovery when we're character. I don't really need that, no. Cool and composed, I steadies your aim. That could be useful. Downshift reduces your aim. I've never really used these ones. I don't think I'm gonna use these ones. They're weird. Trigger happy delays between fire and truth. It could be useful, but I don't know. Algorithm increases the speed of memorizing a statement. No. Actually, I don't need that one because the memorizing a statement happens so rarely in this game. Neural liberation, focus degrees. That could be useful, actually. That one could be useful. And delusion. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Delusion. This one's my favorite skill. I think you get this from Hifumi in Danganronpa 1, I think, but I never did free time events with Hifumi. But I basically just bought this one because I saw it. I'm actually really surprised. Okay, because it's interesting because Delusion's in V3 as well. You can buy it in V3 with V3's equivalent hope fragments, but it's way more expensive. I guess they nerfed it, I guess, because they realized it was so good. Anyways, I'm gonna... Actually, hang on. Let me just check. How much are the others worth? Oh, they're fine. I've got plenty of money. I mean, plenty of hope fragments. I didn't realize how much you could get. How many skills you can get. You get so many skills. Jeez. So anyway. It's not even the most expensive one. Anyway, okay. Alright. So got Delusion. Cool. Now what else I've got? Yeah, Melodious Voice. This is the one that you get for free in Danganronpa 1. You get this one from Sayaka. I might actually buy that one because I'm not very good at the panic talk action, but let me just check what else there is. Bullet capacity. That could also be useful. Right, Uncle Newt. Excuse me. Nah, not really too much. It did a rebuttal. That could be useful, but maybe not right now. Sharpness. Anyway, if you're wondering, rebuttal showdown is a thing we've never done yet. So, crap. Fluff up, increase longest dive, increase turning power. That could be useful, but maybe not yet. And then moonsault increases jumping power. Apparently, this one's not like really screws up the game. So, ooh, okay. Melodious. Okay, either melodious voice or vocabulary. I don't know actually. No, it's not. It's Fine Sword, not Fire Sword. But I actually have no idea who that one comes from. I don't think that's a Danganronpa 1 because there's no character in Danganronpa 1 that has a sword. Like for example, vocabulary comes from that one was one you got from Toko in the first game. I'm gonna get vocabulary. All right. What else we got? Trigger Happies. No, I don't need that. Insult. Max speed. I think I might actually get maneuver. Although I don't need it until much later. Let's think. That's or I could get cool and composed. That could also be useful. No, you know what? You know what? I think I'm going to. I might. No, not max speed. I don't need speed. I need turning power. I don't think I've ever used this one. And logic dive can be a bit frustrating sometimes, at least especially in the later games, later parts. So I'm gonna get maneuver. And 3 is probably enough. I'm not gonna finish that off, so that's probably good. And wait, wrong button. Hey, max focus is 420. I didn't even know you. Wait, does your max focus and influence actually level up with your levels? I didn't realize that. I thought leveling up just had to do with your skills. Is that? I actually don't know. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna see if that actually changes your. In that case, you actually can grind in a way, grind up your stats in a way. Interesting. See, that's why you're missing so many, because they all come from people. Alright, set skills, so. I think I've got enough. Yeah, we've definitely got enough. So I've got delusion, vocabulary, and maneuver. Oh, I've got just enough. That's perfect. Woo, perfect. Is there a new game plus? Not exactly, but you can, You can, in fact, I think you can do this in the other games in DR1, but it's improved this game. But what you can do is, after you've cleared a chapter, you can replay it at any time. And including that, you can even just, skip ahead to the trial. You can just play up you can skip ahead to play to the trial. So if you don't want to do any of the boring stuff, you can just go to the trial with all of your skills from your save file. And so you can just, like, totally own it. And, you know, you do that to get more mana coins, to either get more presents if you want, or to buy some of the bonus features that you get after you beat the game. You know, like the art and music and stuff like that. Okay, and so you can actually change, and also, I can't remember if the first game had this, but you can change your difficulty here as well before it starts. But you know what, let's read this thing before we start. We end. Byakuya Togami was killed. The blue hue of our vacation is now a crimson red. Is the killer really one of us? Or is it someone else? The class trial starts now. So, you know what? Let's save. Wait, hang on. How's my pet going? Fine. Pet's fine. My pet is fine. It's the most important thing. So, either tomorrow or next week, depending how I feel, we're gonna do Chapter 1. I mean, I will actually say it's gonna be interesting. Because, see, the thing that they started with Danganronpa 2 from now on is that the trials now actually go so long, they have an intermission in the middle. So, you know, basically if you want to take a pee break or you're like, I'm